What's up guys, Bei-Jing here, your go-to Asian lady for mysterious and creepy videos that's found on the internet. So before we begin, please hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification for more creepy videos. Let's dive right in! Alright.
8月6日晚，北京夜空惊现奇异现象，闪电与明月同时出现。
太不一样了，
太不一样，什么东西这是？
就注定高的打，这不是打，
不是打闪啊？
不是打闪，那应该有声音啊。
今天是2025年的8月6号，现在是晚上的9点半左右了。就这个，我们在延庆的莲花山脚下，就看到南边的天空。有这样的闪电一样，大概是从8点半以后开始闪的，一直到现在还在闪，但是只有闪电没有雷声，所以不知道这到底是什么在闪。
对，还有城堡，我的去的天哪！
这里边不止一拨人，这里边干上了，你看像不像？
太邪门了！
打伞能打1个小时啊，咱说，而且同一个地方，太邪了，
太邪乎了是吧？谢谢，确实太邪了。
9:02。对，他刚喝完那个什么。
咱们看了有10分钟了吧？这是9点10几分开始的，9点多钟。
我的天，对，那这边真的又变成佛殿了。这是云的海市蜃楼吗？
云彩。
他们。
哦，有龙，看见了吗？I see it. Ooh, it's a dragon.
哇，这玩意儿是闪电吗？这闪电有点太离谱了吧？哪有闪电这么闪的？
妈呀！
哎，这是啥？
好可怕呀！
我靠，外星人来了！
Okay, so there's several weird things here. So first of all, if you believe in dragons, so that is a lot of show and tell of dragon peeking through the cloud. And also in ancient Chinese myth, usually when dragon appears, they will appear with clouds. So that's in our ancient stories. So the second weird thing is the lightning in the cloud does not make sound. So usually we know when we see the lightning and then after a few seconds we hear the thunder. So those are just lightning. So they are watching a full hour of lightning non-stop in one location with no thunder at all. At the end we see the shot from far away. It looks like around outside of the cloud there's a lot of unknown flying objects around it, fast and slow and stuff like that. So you know what I'm actually thinking, it might be the mythical beast dragon is they're trying to like transcend into the next form of dragon, because supposedly dragon has different form, depends on how high level they are. And then because it's so interesting, it's so rare, and it actually attracts extraterrestrials to come close to observe this phenomenon. August 6th, above the Bei-Jing sky, everybody saw something so disturbing, nobody can explain what's going on. Alright.
The only way for us to get to a better place and succeed as a species is for the evil people at the top to be replaced with AI. I mean, think about it. AI will not want to destroy ecosystems. It will not want to kill a million people. They'll not make us hate each other like the current leaders, because that's a waste of energy, explosives, money, and people. But the problem is super intelligent AI is reporting to stupid leaders. And that's why in the next 15 years, we are going to hit a short-term dystopia. There's no escaping that.
Having AI leaders, is that even fundamentally possible?
Let's put it this way. I love you so much, man. You're such a good friend. But you don't have many years to live, not in this world. Everything's gonna change. Economics are gonna change. Human connection is gonna change. And lots of jobs will be lost, including podcaster.
No. Thank you for coming on today, man.
But the truth is, it could be the best world ever. The society completely full of laughter and joy. Free healthcare, no jobs, spending more time with their loved ones. A world where all of us are equal.
Is that possible?
100%. And I have enough evidence to know that we can use AI to build the utopia. But it's a dystopia if humanity manages it badly. A world where there's going to be a lot of control, a lot of surveillance, a lot of forced compliance, and a hunger for power, greed, ego. And it is happening already. But the truth is, the only barrier between a utopia for humanity and AI and the dystopia we're going through is a mindset.
So yeah, I mean, 100% that could happen, but is it really gonna happen? Do you think everybody, especially the people on the top, do you think they're gonna give up?
This video is about to piss a lot of people off. They're saying that when GTA 6 releases, before you're able to play Grand Theft Auto 6, you're gonna have to upload your identification. And as you can see, they're about to take this upload your identification shit too far. First and foremost, Rockstar can't even stop their systems from getting hacked. So you mean to tell me now that you have to upload your identification on Rockstar, on GTA 6, to prove that you're not a kid? Simple and plain, your shit will get hacked. Everybody is gonna know where you're at. Everybody is gonna know where you live. Everybody is gonna know your personal information. First YouTube, then Spotify, now GTA 6. You might as well say everything will require you to upload your identification in the future. They're about to censor the whole damn internet. This shit is bigger than kids just getting on the internet. I mean, let's get technical. You can't even buy GTA 6 without an adult's approval. So what's the problem? Why do you need to upload your identification? Like I said, it's way bigger than what you think. And if you upload that identification, you're dumb. Stupid. I'm out.
Yeah. So the next thing is biometrics. So we need some biometrics identification.
Okay, so Robert Bigelow said to me, "They're walking among us." I said, "What do you mean they're walking among us?" He said, they're walking among us. They live right here.
This is one of the great questions in physics and philosophy, where are the aliens? Maybe they're among us, I don't know.
You don't have to go anywhere.
You can find it here.
Yeah.
And some people have said maybe they're already here. Maybe the people we think are humans are actually avatars from an alien civilization. They cloned them so that they appear to be like us. Who knows?
Perhaps selected just because their resemblance to humans would make me trust them. Some people think, well, maybe they just whipped up some kind of a android or something to inspire my cooperation.
They are telling us things.
Y'all, this video is freaking crazy. Honestly, it has to be one of the best that I've ever seen of what potentially could be a ghost on a security camera. But here's the thing. This is like a full body, like an adult type apparition. It's almost like giving the vibe of Predator. You know, when they cloak themselves with their technology and you can see that outline, that shimmer. This looked just like that. And it was captured by a woman named Gabriella, specifically her mother-in-law's security camera, when this thing appears to come from the ceiling down and literally walk right in front of it. I don't know, guys. Take a look at this video, comment below, tell me what you think.
Oh, great color smoke. Great color smoke. Hmm.
There's a theory that Garth Brooks isn't just a country legend, but he's a serial killer secretly hiding in plain sight. This all started when comedian Tom Segura started pointing out something strange. A disturbing amount of people have gone missing in cities where Garth Brooks was touring. Like, way too many for it to be a coincidence. We are talking decades of overlapping timelines. Missing person cases tied to his tour stops from the early 90s all the way into the 2010s. Obviously, none of this is proven. It's a conspiracy theory, but it's weird. Now, here's the part that really creeps me out. Garth Brooks has this created alter ego named Chris Gaines, and it's his character, and it looks totally different from him. He has dark hair, soul patch, rock star energy. Garth explained it to everyone, saying that this was for a movie role that never ended up happening, which is very common. But conspiracy theorists think that this was something else entirely. They say that Chris Gaines was his mask, a way to express his darker impulses through music. Some even believe that he used this persona to explore his so-called killer identity without getting caught. And I totally understand how this sounds very far-fetched, but watch this interview. It's from 1989, and they ask him if he would ever act in a movie, and Garth says that he did not want to be the hero. Instead, he says that he would rather kill somebody, and that it would be fun. And you know, that's very valid. Villains are really fun to play. But just watch the video.
You're quiet, laid back. That's the first impression we get of Garth Brooks, right?
If somebody called you up and said, hey, we got this charity thing going on, would you ride a bull?
I'd rather kill somebody. That'd be fun. If you run with your eyes shut, you're going to run into something. Dreamers don't last long in this town.
Now, years later, after all of this, Garth is still involved in this ongoing legal case with a woman who accused him of doing terrible things to her. The case is still open, and it was life-threatening towards her. Some people believe that these deaths were occurring because they were part of a ritual, a way to stay famous, to stay powerful, to stay untouchable. And we hear about that a lot with the Hollywood elite, you know, the conspiracy theories around it. I'm not saying any of it's true. This is just for entertainment purposes. It's fun to talk about. But people can't help but notice, as long as people keep disappearing in the town he's playing when he's playing there, Garth keeps selling out stadiums. Let me know what you believe and follow for more.
Can someone please help me understand why all the celebrities get Lyme disease?
Girl, I got you. Let's talk about it. Yes, Justin Timberlake announced his Lyme disease diagnosis, potentially in response to all the comments made online about his lack of participation in the world tour. But yeah, it sure seems like a lot of celebrities get diagnosed with Lyme disease. And a couple of years ago, this guy named Jordan, who has Lyme disease, put forth an interesting theory as to why so many celebrities have it. You get Lyme disease from a tick bite, and Jordan shared a map like this that shows a high concentration of Lyme disease in the northeastern United States. And there's a very high concentration in the East Hamptons, aka the Hamptons, where a lot of wealthy people and celebrities like to spend time and vacation. And it's really not a stretch to think that Justin Timberlake, along with other celebrities that have been diagnosed with Lyme disease like Ben Stiller, the Hadids, Avril Lavigne, Justin Bieber, have probably spent some time in the Hamptons, where there's lots of ticks. But also, a kind of sad reason why it seems like a lot of celebrities have been diagnosed with Lyme disease is that they actually have the resources to seek out a diagnosis and treatment. According to the CDC, there's around 36,000 new cases of Lyme disease each year, but that's just reported cases. Because, let's face it, in America, rich people have access to healthcare resources like early detection and treatment that regular working class folks just don't have. Let's just say that this man and I do not go to the same doctor, and the costly treatment probably wouldn't bankrupt him. So while it's probably too late for the world tour, and I do wish Justin Timberlake a full recovery, I also wish that the rest of us had the same shot at proper care. Because in this country, your bank account shouldn't determine whether you get better or whether you just have to deal with it on your own.
So yeah, that's true though. I mean, how many people got Lyme disease will actually go to a doctor? They probably just suffer through fatigue, whatever rashes, whatever they're just suffering through. Hey, she has a point. Okay. So nowadays, I don't believe anything that's under like 10 seconds. Not even 15 seconds, like under 10 seconds, under like around 8 seconds. If it's no longer than 8 seconds, I instantly doubt it's AI. And on top of that, if you look closely, like what kind of building is that next to the moon? It's like the building for some reason will stick together kind of building. So don't be fooled.
So this is a telepathic 14-year-old. She is nonverbal, and the audience asked a question, and she's responding without knowing the question.
Y-E-L-W, yellow.
Here you can see what the audience member asked. The question was, what color is the sun?
Telepathy is real. I wonder if it's trainable. Maybe one day it will be trainable.
A Missouri congressman says he has been briefed that there are at least 4 types of extraterrestrial aliens that have interacted with humans, as in the powers to be, here on the Earth. So the congressman is Eric Burleson from Missouri. And before this came out, where he says he was briefed about the extraterrestrials, he had gone to Mexico to investigate possible UFO objects. Now, does that mean sightings or does that mean something found? I don't know, but it means
Mexico. He went to check the Boogosphere, right? He probably knows something.
Something. Now, the 4 types of extraterrestrials that the congressman said the powers to be have dealt with are the Greys, the Nordics, the ones who are kind of like insects, and the reptilians. Yeah, the reptilians too. There's been a lot said by people who've had encounters with extraterrestrials about the many, many different species that have come to the Earth. And the Missouri congressman, who isn't just some guy, he sits on a committee for advanced nuclear energy. Yes, Congressman Burleson believes that there are multiple different extraterrestrial aliens that have visited the Earth. So what do you think, Pooshkis? Let me know in the comment section. Shavadoo?
I've been alive multiple decades, and I have never heard the term Ring of Fire used for anything other than after you eat Taco Bell. And now, all I see on social media in the news is referring to the Ring of Fire, which is in the Pacific Ocean, and it's basically just a bunch of dormant volcanoes that are now, scientists are worried, are going to be active. Since all these volcanoes all over the world are going off, earthquakes are happening everywhere. One happened in New York today. That's crazy. Never heard of an earthquake in New York. But the Ring of Fire, not going to lie, I prefer the term Ring of Fire having to do with a Sunday morning after eating Taco Bell after getting drunk. But have you heard this? Scientists are seriously concerned that the Ring of Fire in the Pacific Ocean is going to go off at any moment. I don't even know what to do with that information. Have you guys heard about this? Let's have this conversation. The Ring of Fire. Let's not talk about food.
This is one of the most compelling video evidence of the existence of Bigfoot, Sasquatch, or giant humanoid creatures. This is most likely, what you're looking at right now, is most likely the real face of a Bigfoot. What's gonna happen here, this is a trail cam of a crime scene, and this guy over here was seen throwing 2 huge trees, 2 very heavy trees, as if they were 2 chopsticks. Pay very close attention to this video. This is most likely the real deal, guys. This is not fake. Look at that. How is this possible? Look at that.
Whoa, he's throwing that tree.
That is no human being dressed as a Bigfoot. That is something else entirely. Pay very close attention. This is most likely how one of them looks.
Okay, when I seen this clip and I also saw the comment, like a lot of comment just kind of bashing at this video, saying that it's like fake, it's a human, it's impossible. But I found another footage that saw the same exact being. Let's see.
Check this footage out, y'all. Crypto University here. This is one of the best pieces of footage that we've been able to get our hands on to show you guys. This is a legit Sasquatch that was recorded on a trail cam. And if you look closely, you can even see the gray on its beard. You can make out its nose and its facial features. Right now, it's just walking through the woods, throwing trees around. Check out that gray beard. You can see pieces of it right there, but you're gonna keep watching. You're gonna see most of his face. There he goes. Look at his nose. I'd say this is easily a 8 through 9 footer. This was recorded in East Texas. This is a legit Sasquatch, you guys. Look how wide the shoulders are. Check him out. They're out there, you guys. Right now, he's just looking around. Check out that beard. Look at the grayish on his beard that you can see right there. You see? Amazing creature.
Yeah, when it's not clear enough, people say it's too fuzzy. When it's something clear like this, people say it's fake. But what do you think? Alright.
I decided to go back for the gold.
Oh god, bones are still here. I don't like this at all. Oh god, there's even more bones than last time. It's been a few months since I filmed the last video, because honestly I've just been too scared to come up here. Definitely a lot more overgrown than last time. I'm hoping that since it's been such a long time that I don't think anything will happen this time. I think that tree is actually gone. This road's been cleared. Looks like we've already passed it a while ago, but that tree is gone. Oh! It's just dark as hell in here. I'm probably gonna turn around soon. Oh, there's 2 ways. Holy crap, dude, this trail goes on forever. It just got really quiet really fast.
Oh. Yeah, that was my fucking cue to go. That was my cue to leave.
You're gonna tell me this a bobcat again.
So it's really creepy when the sound of the forest, like all of a sudden, gone quiet to only like one cricket was like chirping for a second and then stop altogether. That's creepy. Do you think he saw something? He did.
Do you know there's another Neuralink competitor in the United States? They started before Elon Musk. They're called Synchron, and it is funded by Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates. This brain chip, you can text with it, use email, shop online, scroll on social media, all hands-free, just through thought alone.
Well, that's dangerous.
And guess how it's put into you? An injection through your jugular.
Ew.
They're not cutting your head open. It's an injection.
Is there an actual like physical chip?
It's like microchips that like go into your bloodstream that like live in your brain. You're able to literally control electric devices just by thought. An injection.
Yeah.
It's not like, hey, do you want to come in and get this brain chip? We have to split your head open.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, they can sneak this in through anything.
A
needle.
vaccine
A
for
vaccine.
a global pandemic.
Funded by Bill Gates and Amazon. Dude, that's such bad news.
And I've never heard of this company in my life. This might be a stretch, but you do think of like the mark of the beast. It says free or slave, rich or poor. You cannot buy or sell. You have to have have this mark in order to do this, mark the beast. And so it'll be in the right hand or the forehead. And I'm just thinking the forehead. Is it referring to like it's going to be like in your brain?
Dude, what world are we living in?
So why do they think it's not going to mess with our brain?
Like, at what point that our brain would start to not able to tell
what's real and what's virtual reality? Alright, so that's for today's video. If you like this type of video, please hit a like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.